начнем наш путь длиной вечность.
Visitors, so little time.
Traveler, a moment of your time.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world. If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only.
Ну да, конечно, мы такие наивные, и мы на это
My
ведёмся.
benefactor awaits nearby. Do not tarry.
А это мир, где живут розовые пони, которые кушают радугу и какают бабочками. Внимание, ребят, смертник идет, смертник идет. О, ты чё, сундук? Ну, да пребудет со мной покой. Казалось бы, ничто не предвещало беды. Привет, что такой грустный? Совсем не подозрительно. Ему просто нравится такой бандаж. Яйкс. Ну вот, опять Каджита в рабство. Каджит не хочет в рабство. Каджит повелевает смертью. Кто у нас такой крудой весь имбовый, а? Ну что, Молокбал? Готовься. Отхватишь звездюлин. Дважды. Тут обстановочка нормальная такая, симпатичная. Жрать когда дадут?
Are you all right? The name's Lyris.
Поздравляю, у тебя есть имя.
I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Так, мне понадобится найти в настройках, где, блин, убрать показатели ХП или убрать их ниже. просто минус. Так, а как мне запустить? Не знаю, что это, но мне не надо. Ой, господи, как от этого говна избавиться? Опа-на. Ну-ка. Надеюсь, когда-нибудь увижу свою хп, да?
Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises.
Зая, ты куда? Здесь обстановочка воодушевляющая. Как и хочется поселиться здесь. Вот немножко к обстановке.
Moving. There are more Daedra on the way. Let's keep moving.
На пару котлет.
Don't stop now. Keep moving.
Ями, ями. Очень самоотверженно с твоей стороны, рептилоид. Ах, это обстановочка. Дом, милый дом. Что, и все? Я пожру вашу душу.
Let's get out of here, my friend.
Жалкие, да.
Prophet.
Greetings, Vestige. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Ой, не звезде.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's alone. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet. I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the sentinels unguarded.
Меньше базара,
We should
больше
keep
дела.
moving.
Да, дед. Ну, какой суровый, а. Ну, оторви ему голову. Оторви, оторви. О, тоже неплохой вариант. Молодцом. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Еще одного могу вызвать.
Well played, friend. Arkay's beard, you are good in a fight.
Да, я бы тебе сказал.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
Move out!
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him.
Да, отвлеки до того, кто больше говорит. Я, кстати, мешаю. А вы что такие кислые, а? Так, что нам надо? Что крутой, да? Я круче. Сейчас застал, да?
What was your name again? Target practice? Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Музычка стала позловещей. Самое то.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell. Come get some more, you scheming hawkers!
О, так это ХП восстанавливает скилл. Ништяк, ништяк. Я некромант. Пугагашечка. Ой, и я не туда попёрся. Ой-ой, чуть не упал.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagon.
Давай поспорим на бабки.
The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
С раздвоением личности.
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a...
Отличный вариант. Найти совет у психа.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other. Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then? Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt actually, full of traps. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the prophet straight away. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Cadwell seems to think this undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. Better be careful.
Вот и я о том же.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Я думал, этот мод везде отключен. Как он называется, да. Все на месте. Миленькие пейзажи, как Кадвелл и обещал. Идем по прямой, нечего нам вокруг да около ходить. Чё?
Who taught that one to fight? The god of self-punishment? Might have been a fair fight, if there were three of you.
Много болтаешь. Ой, огонька испугаться. Ну, нафига, в отстыне, блин. Раздует массу, нормально. Все, тут погнали.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Своеобразная клеточка.
All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and every. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go.
Давай, действуй. Возьми мое сердце. одинокого час, хочу умереть. Вот что она имела. Давай, не сдавайся. Все, немножко и ты обречена на вечный. Нехило так вот на атомном уровне.
Freedom! I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting though, if Moloch Baal has... Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. I wish that were possible. But I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I am. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must... The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors. Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring.
Алирис никак не помянем, да? Я жертва, ну жертва, пускай болтается. Как это мило здесь все обстановлено. Что за черт, чего?
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you. The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard. A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards.
Итак, где моя душа?
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard.
Душа вновь моя.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied.
В прошлый раз, когда ты обратился к Катошу,
Hurry! We must go now!
Грязный старикан. Ну вот, не дали покружиться.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean and of markets and gardens. It mapped days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land, and you must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason.
Нудно базарит. Медалечку навыков. Что как качать? Заодно проверим. Блин, не то, значит, отключил. Модификация. Может, это? Да, это. Так. Грех пройти мимо и ничего не
You there,
забрать.
wet one. This one needs to speak.
У вас тут, походу, партичка из ниоткуда. Тут вариант, когда сантехник не поможет. Так, еще третья. Я не знаю, ребят, пригодится что-то. Маркеры, маркеры, маркеры. А пустые нам не надо. Па-па-па-па-па-па. Странно тогда. А, он уже пропал.
Gives thanks.
Есечко. Итак. О, вот это. Ништяк. вроде бы оно таким образом работает, что продолжит основной сюжет. О, пророк великий, яви мне свой дух непоколебим. Слепой старый пень.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Ну. Опа, есть. Найти убежище.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland.
Дракон.
One does not know, but he hopes his family will escape him.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige. Welcome to the harbourage, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for. Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it. Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past, of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Давай, жги. И нафиг нужен ТЕС-6, когда в ТЕСО есть дофига всяких эффектов и заклинаний и классов. Короче, пипец.
Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study.
Потому-то я слеп, да?
The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world.
О, я угадал. Усруда!
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them. I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the five companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City. You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5 companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
Посмотрим, как они бухают.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Varen Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the king of worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest. Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Manamako the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever.
Ну, смотрю. Куда?
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manamako, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manamako, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Ща обломаешься.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manamako, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh! Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Manamako to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra. Manamako tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst, It gave Molag Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Menemarko and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molag Bal. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Menemarko and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Menemarko got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Menemarko feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become.
Как всегда, вся проблема от высоких эльфов.
Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion. But the soul burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired. Molag Bal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil that seems to draw near into the depths of Cold Harbor. His terrible engines of destruction appearing all throughout Tamriel.
Какие-то у тебя стрёмные воспоминания, Зидан.
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plain mill. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return, as you say?
Удобно ты тпшишься, сразу сидишь.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met. Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Menemarko's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Итак, что мне следующее вкачать? Оружейный посох разрушения. Так, чем выбрать? После окончания действия стена взрывается. Биг Барбум. Так, to be continued. Следующее приключение. Поиск соратников.